This is a Podco original.
Live, laugh, love, boobs and farts.
Amen.
Copyright! So Mose and Susie get competitive in sewing club, just like Lindsey and Christian in real life fighting for my attention.
You guys, clubs. Yeah. What do you think about the clubbing of the seals?
Ooh.
It's off. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Born
Maybe
with
it's
it.
Maybelline. Hold on.
Devon's testicles are out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're
back.
on a podcast.
Oh, we back.
Hi,
Like we never
hi
left.
friends.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi everyone at home
Welcome
and
back.
here in Stewed.
We are in the studio.
We hope you are enjoying your drive to work this fine morning. Yeah.
Please leave us
Please
a
leave us a
review
view
and a
rating.
rating. And
And,
like and
like and
subscribe. And give me a
And
big old
big old
kiss.
Yeah.
How did you do that without even looking at it?
I don't even know. I just kind of feel the vibrations.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is a
This is
pretty
a
weird
pretty
way to
weird
start.
Booty. I said booty. Hey, we love you guys.
No, I
We're
said
back on the
booty.
Neds pod. And we have a rewatch today, right? We're talking
Yeah,
about an episode.
I feel like we've been pretty guest
Is
heavy
this
these
based
days.
off of a show?
Oh.
It's been so long since we've had a rewatch.
I know. I feel like we've been very well. There's so many people we want to talk to that we've been heavy on the guests. But today, yeah, we're actually crawling through season 2 rewatches. I feel like we gotta start just doing only rewatches.
What is this, episode
3? 3A.
All right, we got to wrap this thing up, man.
Yeah, we gotta stop having so many people that we want to talk to.
Right.
Anyway,
This podcast, it has a limit, right? There's a certain point where it ends once we get through all the episodes. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct.
So
yeah, or maybe before.
get it while you can. Get it while you can, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, listen, I'm gonna do the recap, okay? Season 3, Part A.
Was that a armpit sniff, Lindsey?
Yeah, I wanted to see if I had any lint.
Any lint by
Lint?
sniffing your arm?
Lint?
Oh, you actually have one little sliver of lint there.
Well,
Just
Oh,
deodorant.
well, I just wanted to see if I had it, not remove it.
I just want to say for our audience, if you're just listening to this podcast,
Yes.
you should probably head over to YouTube.
Oh, yeah, to watch all the craziness.
Nope,
better.
not all the craziness.
Oh, all the goodness.
Lindsey's looking good today. Is what I'm saying.
Oh.
You did some ads like a month or two ago in a shirt like this, and
yeah,
I
so many
definitely
comments.
saw many comments like, "Well, I sure tuned into the ad. Like,
Bruh.
best ad you've ever made."
okay.
And then people like, "I have no idea what product you sold me."
Amen.
Dang, but I
So
bought
it's
it.
not me, okay? My sexless life is not about me.
It's not about
It
you
is
being
absolutely not about
unattractive.
fucking me, you know? But, yeah. I gotta put these girls out. They were shamed for too long. On this show, mostly.
on this show.
On this fucking show.
Yeah.
Unfair.
I
That's
said,
unfair.
why all the hoodies? Most really like those. It's like her style. They go, your tits. In so
This
many
is
words.
middle school.
Yep. And then I thought, ugly buds.
What you call them? Ugly buns?
Ugly
Buds.
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 But they weren't buds.
They weren't
were
buds.
fully flowered Venus flytraps.
Oh, well then.
They sure caught me.
Wow.
Almost died in there. Many times. Anyway, season 3.
Yo, wow, boy.
You know,
Boobs will always be boobs, just like farts will always be farts.
exactly.
Right?
Exactly. I will always love and laugh at both.
100.
Live, laugh, love, boobs and farts.
Amen.
That's get our new Neds Declassified merch. Live, laugh, love, boobs and farts.
That's great.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho,
Yes. Which
so the
episode?
show
What are
that
we-
we did together.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
We were on the show.
Yeah, we did do a show together. I watched it. I wrote a recap. This episode is The Guide to School Clubs, written by Lazar Sarek, directed by Joe Menendez.
Oh,
Big
love
Joe.
Menendez.
This is The Guide to School Clubs. Ned says sometimes the best part of school happens after the day is over with after school clubs.
Hey.
But then he discovers Missy Meanie, our new mean girl, Carly Casey, we love her, has started a club called Missy's Declassified School Survival Manual Club. Copyright! How dare she? Ned goes in and finds out she's teaching all the wrong things. She's teaching to always agree with the popular kids and basically teaching this whole class of kids to follow her every word.
They're eating it up.
Missy feels superior and elitist because she's popular to teach the kids how to survive school, since being popular is the best way to survive school. She tells Ned he needs to leave and for her Missy buddies to kick him out. Ned says, yeah, I'm real scared of your Missy buddies, and turns into two of the most giant kids you've ever seen. They're so large that their heads aren't even in the frame, and that's because they were grown men. So Ned runs right into them, and they toss him out into the hall, where he runs into Mose and Cookie. Ned needs to stop Missy. Mose and Susie are gonna decide on a club together and give this friendship thing a shot. If it doesn't work, Mose never wants to hear her name again, and they say, good thing she's not putting too much pressure on this.
Right.
A very reasonable stance.
Right.
We're gonna give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, I never want to hear her name again.
That's like my motto
pressure.
for life.
Yeah, no pressure on that friendship. Cookie is unsure what club to join, and he asks if he can hang with Mose and Susie, and she says, sure you can't. Oh, look, there's Susie. Gotta go.
Sure you can't. That's great. I'm gonna take that in.
It was great. And yeah, you give like a nice energy on it. Sure you can't. There's Susie. Gotta go. Ned goes to stop Missy, and Cookie discovers Club Ned, which is run by the Huge Crew, where they obsess over Ned.
That's the one Cookie goes to.
Yeah, that's he just pops in there, okay? Then we see Mose and Susie are undecided on clubs, so they need to try some out. They follow Monroe over to Sewing Club. Then we see Ned break into Missy's club with a disguise. Blonde wig, blonde mustache, and a suit. He's an infiltrator. He tries to undermine her club, and Missy spots him and sicks her giant Missy goons on him again and throws him out into the hall. We find Cookie and Zemo, don't know what club they're going to join.
Oh, that sliding gag, though. We can't skip over the sliding gag. You're like being pulled by something? It's like you're rolling on the floor?
Yeah, like so the Missy buddies throw Ned into the hall so forcefully that I'm like literally sliding through multiple hallways. Yeah, they must have had me on a harness and a string and pulling me through the hallway. Yeah, it was pretty great.
Or like one of those pads like that you just lay on and they kind of like pull you.
That's probably what it was.
Funny
Pad. It's like a little
like rolly
pad that you hide under your stomach and they pull with
that
a
makes
string.
more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ned goes flying by. That's how we discover Cookie and Zemo. They don't know what club they're going to join. Cookie remembers how he enjoyed digging tunnels with Gordy on a previous episode. So he'll start a club for digging tunnels and finding stuff. And Zemo says, you mean archaeology?
Archaeology?
And he's like, yeah, whatever. So Mose and Susie get competitive in Sewing Club, just like Lindsey and Christian in real life fighting for my attention. Anyway, Monroe says the competitive girls should try something more suitable, like kickboxing, because they literally competitive themselves into breaking the sewing machines. Monroe uses our boy Theo Olivares, bully crony, as an example of great sewing. He's wearing Ned's blonde wig and mustache poorly over his brown curly hair. That is just a funny running bit throughout Ned's, which is that this bully is actually really good at sewing and really loves it, but he's ashamed because of gender norms, but he still does it. Love it.
So cool.
Love it. So Monroe kicks the girls to kickboxing because their competitive spirit should work better there, but they get kicked out of that too and come out all bloody and bruised because they're aggressive. They kicked each other's asses. Ned is still obsessed with shutting down Missy's club, but can't figure out how. Cookie is excited about his archaeology club tunnel system, which gives Ned an idea of how to break into Missy's club. They'll dig a tunnel to Missy's. Cookie is sure that so they're in a tunnel, and Cookie's sure that Ned just needs to hammer right below him. He's like, yeah, I'm sure it's right here. But instead of Missy's, Ned falls right into Club Ned and the Huge Crew, where we hear safari, lion, big cat animal noises, and they devour him.
Oh, didn't they rip your lip or something like that?
No, that's later.
Oh,
that's
never
later,
mind.
brother.
Oh, jump the gun.
So then we get a fun, silly montage, as is classic in sitcom land, where Susie and Mose are trying out different clubs and continuing to be too competitive in every club they find. Ned and Cookie and Zemo continue to dig through the tunnels. Hijinks ensue. Mose and Susie are exploding various things. Chemistry club. The tunnel crew keeps breaking into things. Pipes. We break into Sweeney's helium tanks, and we do that fun little helium voice gag.
You guys sound funny.
Yeah, I love that shit never gets old for me. The helium voice, like in real life, like you do the helium and say silly things.
I never did that. Did you guys do it? Did you ever do
all
it?
the time. Yeah, whenever there's helium balloons around me, I'm gonna do it.
I gotta try one day.
I wanted to get some before this pod, but I didn't. Hey.
Oh,
that would've been lit.
I wish it lasted longer.
Yeah, it's a short. And then what's the? Oh, there's another element that does the opposite and makes your voice go low. I think it's nitrogen.
Okay, I'm not huffing nitrogen.
Isn't that like Nos? Yeah, that's like a drug.
I think so. Yeah, and it makes your voice go like, "Ooh." I've never done it, but I've seen it.
Oh.
I've never done it.
Hey.
Anyway. So the one club Susie and Mose haven't tried is Mr. Quest's Gamers Club.
I actually I have a snapshot of this. It's so funny. I'm wearing the hat.
Exactly. Like they thought they were too cool for this nerdy gamer
Dungeons
club,
and Dragons.
but it's the last one for them to try. Before we see how that goes, we see the tunnel gang finally breaks into Missy's, and that's where this gag happens, where they break into a poster of Missy, and just Ned's lips are poking through, and he's talking to the club saying, "You guys got to leave this club. It's bad for you." And then Missy's goons pull him through the wall by his lips.
labias.
Mhm. You had to say labia, huh?
Yeah.
It's true.
It's accurate, but it calls to mind something else, brother.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Do you ever find yourself on social media doom scrolling, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side? We're not showing the nitty gritty, the tough times, or any of that stuff. So don't get caught up in comparisons, okay? You need to enjoy your life, and you might need therapy to keep you grounded and remind yourself that your life is worth living and worth enjoying. I've benefited from therapy. With BetterHelp, there's a better option, okay? If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, and it's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Guys, stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Neds today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
Anyway, Ned's labia.
What are you talking about, Devin?
You know what I mean. Anyway, Ned gets pulled into the club and gives a speech about that all these kids need to leave her club because she's a meanie. And he says, "You nerds need to go be happy and free." And Missy says, "No, they're my nerds, and they need to beckon to me." And they discover, oh yeah, we should leave this club. Missy's
nerds.
a bitch. Yep. And then we find Susie and Mose, who are nerding out in Gamers Club, and they're having the best time.
Mr. Quest was so good.
Bruh.
So good. I loved him.
He was like a real life Dungeons and Dragons
to be.
master.
Had
Had
to
to
be.
be.
I think he was on Freaks and Geeks and stuff. He's
right.
in there.
Yeah.
We get some final tips on clubs, and Ned ends up getting duped into Club Ned once again, where he's attacked by the huge crew, and that's our episode.
Yeah. Wait, so Cookie set you up at the end? Is that what happened? How did you end up?
What you mean?
Because you took the tunnel system to get to Club Ned? Oh no,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
walked past it. They had a different thing on.
Oh
the
yeah,
door.
it wasn't Cookie.
the
They
tunnel.
have a poster over their Club Ned sign that said "Totally Fun Club that Ned will love club," and he's like, "What's this?" And he walks in, and the sign falls off, and it's Club Ned.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's our episode, folks.
And that's our episode. It was a fun one, man.
that's-
Just silly hijinks.
Yep.
Tunnel system gag is always fun.
tunnel system. Yeah, this is wild.
A start of Christian and I's, or Susie and Moses' friendship
Yeah.
yeah, I'm blossoming.
blossoming. Did that blossom that much further?
Not much further than that. Like, yeah, you guys are friends, I think, moving forward in the show.
Friendly.
Yeah. Friendly, but they don't end up like close as far as I can remember. But you also don't have a falling out,
Right.
as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
But then shit has to go down when it's. Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's like I don't remember half these plotlines, so we're gonna remember when it's the Ned and Mose drama.
But it was a drama because I was her best friend and you were her. It's where we're walking down the hall. Okay. Anyway,
We'll get there.
Anyway,
Spoiler alert, Ned and Mose end up together at the end.
Hey.
Woo!
Tunnel
So-
systems. Yeah.
you guys, clubs.
Clubs. Oh, did we ever join clubs?
Have you ever used a club
a club? Like the club?
of any
someone?
variety?
No, just
I
been to
golfed a
clubs.
few
I've been to
times.
clubs.
You want to
Oh,
know
there.
my first interaction with a club?
Talk to me.
All right. Well, I was performing like a little monkey, like a dancing little monkey for most of my young self. So I was like 6 years old and I was doing this caveman dance, right? And I like had this fucking leopard toga on and I like went to my dance class and learned all these like kick 'em up, da-da-da. and then the prop I had was like a bam bam.
Bam, bam. Yeah, yeah.
And it was like plastic, but I was like, anyway, humiliating. But
I'd like to see that footage.
it's with that club. Yeah. Anyway, club foot. Anybody?
Hey.
What? Huh?
Huh?
Club Med.
You're just word associating at this point.
Right.
Be like
So
that.
do it with me.
Hey.
Club Med. Too slow. Club Med.
Club bin. Club der. Club.
Ooh.
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
like when I tried to rap.
Yacht club. Yacht club. Yacht club. There we go.
Remember?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
I was
Yeah.
literally like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's how I feel now. I'm out of words and personality.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about the clubbing of the seals?
Ooh.
It's off. What are you doing?
Yeah.
The club of the seals. Yeah, in Japan, right? Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah.
I
What?
mean, hey, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Like club? Cult?
Lindsey wants to know.
hey, hey.
Do you think clubs are akin to cults? Do you think that they can
Absolutely.
segue
They're
there?
adjacent. They're adjacent for sure. You can take enjoying a club a little too far.
When you were young, did you have clubs like Little Rascals?
Like a fort?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had little friend crews around the neighborhood for sure.
Did you do that stupid thing no girls allowed?
We always welcomed girls. We always wanted and
My
welcomed.
favorite cousin was a girl, so yeah, we didn't really do the no girls allowed unless she made me mad. Which is so juvenile.
Typical patriarchy.
God damn.
I'm open to girls unless they annoy me.
Allowed. Yeah, that's stupid. No, my favorite cousin Kimmy, she's the best.
Oh, man.
You know, I had an older sister, so like we didn't do the no girls allowed because I needed to be invited to her hangs with her girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't
Got it.
be dumb about that rule.
Totally.
Did she
totally.
hit you with the no kids allowed?
She would try, but I'd get in there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'd get in. I wanted to hang with her friends.
Hey.
Her pretty older friends, yeah.
Hey.
Club
I wanted to be
sandwich.
around.
Club sandwich. Hey,
Lindsay's
there
still
you go.
just word
Hey,
associated.
it's all good.
Club
yeah.
sandwich. Tell me what it is. Forgot.
It's a
It's
sandwich.
like a multi-decker. They put the bread in the middle of that one, and there's usually chicken and
Tell me what's on it.
You wild. I don't know what's on a club.
got that. You
A
bitch.
BLT's not a club sandwich, is it?
Cut what I just said. Cut what I just whispered. Thanks.
Dylan's not part of post anymore, so
Well-
that's just you're gonna have to catch that one.
Well, you couldn't hear it, right?
No, you can hear it. These are
I'm sorry,
microphones.
When the thing is right here, you can't hear me, but when I go like this,
these
you can?
these are microphones.
Honestly.
It doesn't make any sense. The math
there's
ain't
usually
mathing.
chicken and bacon.
The science ain't science.
You know what? You guys, tell me what you feel about this.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all are going to be fine with it. But eating multiple meats in one meal,
Multiple
Don't care.
meats.
like that's weird.
If
to
I'm
me.
at a barbecue, I'll do it.
I can understand that. Like at a meat fest. But like just like your appetizer is one meat and then your entree is another meat.
Oh.
I think it's weird.
So you prefer only having sausage at a sausage fest?
Yeah. I prefer only having sausage most anywhere. You know?
Makes sense. Did you guys ever join any clubs? Like I hated that I didn't get to join a fraternity in school, but it seemed dumb to me.
Daniel,
Not
you
gonna lie.
don't strike me as a fraternity type at all.
Yeah,
Unless
no.
you were leading like a gentlemanly one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I never would've joined a
Societies,
frat.
I'm not a big society guy, but I feel like it might have set me
You just
back.
scratch
a
your
couple
balls, dude.
No, I'm saying I'm not a big
I'm not a big
society guy.
society guy. Ball scratch.
Bro.
They wouldn't understand me anyway.
I think 5 episodes are our limit, dude.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a big what you call society guy.
Oh man. Yeah, what are these norms?
Dad, you would have done well in a
I
fraternity.
never would have joined a frat. I think
Now a cult.
A cult, if I could lead it. But
Hey.
nah, I never would have joined a frat. That whole like culture of like groupthink, nah, dude.
Hazing.
That
Nah.
mob mentality thing.
The hazing shit, nah. I didn't even like when friends were like picked on in a fun way too much. I'm too fucking empathetic for that.
I hate that.
Yeah, like
I will
Yeah.
break that tension immediately.
like nah, I couldn't have done it just seems like a fucking toxic culture. Even though I know plenty of people who came from frats who like speak really highly of. You all right? Did you just come?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Or did the file just delete? Did the file delete? It was one of two things.
We are off the fucking.
While you were coming.
There's no mic back there.
I almost squeezed my eyelids inside out, bro. That's hilarious, bro.
Dylan just. Oh fuck! I'm dead.
Wait, no. Oh my god.
Oh, you guys, please. And you thought my fucking shit was what was going to make this episode unwatchable.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Sorry, Dylan just farted and came back there.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I'm so.
Wait.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you this about a
Fraternities.
club. So the first club I tried to get in underage
Okay.
was in Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Okay. I was up there shooting Aliens in America, and I was
Had a
only
fake ID.
yeah.
She had
But-
she had boobs.
So I was
well.
18. The drinking age there was 19.
Oh, okay.
So I got a fake ID, and I'm with Katie Cassidy and the people from the show, right? And I'm the youngest one there, like just like, oh my god, I'm so happy to be like included, whatever. So they get me this fake ID, and I fucking blow it. I'm like right behind the people who are next, and I'm like just full like
Sweat?
talking like my name. Like I said something that was like so like, and then I gave him I can't even remember what the fuck I said, but it was obvious that I wasn't the person.
Oh,
on
you
this
said
thing.
like, my name is Lindsey Shaw, and then handed them a
Like,
ID with some other
something
name.
stupid like that, and he literally goes, and he keeps the ID and just like, yeah.
And it was
kept
someone's
the
ID.
Oh, that you had to return it to? Oh.
And I was like, please give me that ID back. But I'm pretty sure it was Katie's like younger sister's expired ID.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
But
no one's
anyway,
giving you
shout
their
out.
live
That's
Shout
how
ID.
you
out.
skirt
Katie
the
was like,
system.
ugh. So we went back to the hotel bar and like got a thing of wine, and then like the boys were at another club. She's like,
Oh,
get
yeah.
in. They could get me in because like somebody was whatever. But yeah. Anyway, have you guys ever not gotten into a club or had your fake ID not work?
Did you get a fake?
I didn't do the fake thing. I remember I was jealous of you guys when you got your fakes on Neds. I remember that. Yeah.
A guest star on Neds. We won't say his name because I don't know what the statute of limitations is on that. But he started printing like fakes, like with my information. Like took a photo. It was me, which was really cool. It was really good. It worked really well. North Carolina ID. I got it when I was 19. It worked most places. I was always stressed about it. Like it was nice turning 21 to just take that stress off. But it worked most places. But I did get turned down. Luckily, all the times I got turned down, they were like bouncers can be fucking dicks. Bouncers can be horrible and call the cops if they want, threaten to call the cops, take it. The only times I got turned down, the guy would look at the ID, look at me, and just go, nope, and hand it back. It was so casual. Like it happened in Vegas a couple times where you'd think like Vegas is the bad place for it. But honestly, I got in most places in Vegas. And the one time I didn't, like he just looked at it, went nope, handed it back. And then I went to like a bar that you could see from that club. Like it's like I literally walked there and had a drink.
Oh, wait, because there wasn't like a seal on it, or he just didn't buy that it was you? Because they have that holographic thing.
But this was pretty good, but it's like the North Carolina one worked really good here in Cali. I'm sure just in Vegas, he just had a better, like they have a book of what all the IDs are. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. He just had a better understanding. Or he could have just been gambling. Like I could have pushed.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if that's it. I wonder if he could just make an assessment that it's not. And if it's real, then I would push. But I was like, cool, see ya.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
handed it back. So I'm like, well,
Right.
see ya, bud.
Wow.
Yeah. So it worked. I liked having a fake. It was nice.
Nice.
I think I've talked about this before, but the funniest thing with my fake was my NFL starts at 10 a.m. On the West Coast here, and my family were big Eagles fans, so we would go watch these games like every Sunday at this bar in Hollywood, and with a big group of Eagles fans, and like I would use my fake because and my parents knew, like they're there with me, but it was cool. It was like family, literally, and like a crew of us, 30 of us watching Eagles games. And we did this for years. And we usually had the same waitress, Kim. Shout out, Kim. And she's there for years. The time that I finally used my real ID showing that I was 21 then, she looked at it and she was like, "You son of a bitch." She was like, "I can't get mad now, but what the fuck, man?" I was like, "Yeah, gotcha. Thanks."
Duped.
Anyway.
Wow.
Club soda. What is it?
There you go.
What is
Thank
it?
you.
I thought you'd admire
Thank
that.
you.
Carbonated water.
I love
Carbonated
that.
water.
That's it.
So it's the stuff that soda is made out of.
That's
Or
right.
it just is soda.
Before the syrup.
Soda.
Does
before the
anybody
syrup.
drink club soda?
Yeah. Sparkling water.
That's not club soda.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Well,
they
why
call
wouldn't
it
you just
club
call it
soda?
Why wouldn't you
Or
just call it?
yeah.
It's like club soda. No, it's not. But question, what is the difference?
Let's
consult
find
the
out.
Oracle.
Let's consult
Siri.
the Oracle. Siri would have been nice.
Activated.
ChatGPT,
There's-
Claude,
there's
or just
no
Google.
What's the
difference.
difference between club soda and sparkling water?
Oh.
Did you hear what she picked up on? What's the difference between? That's what she's answering.
Wow.
Well, she's behind a
Siri.
bush.
Club soda is artificially carbonated water with minerals added to it, whereas
Can't add minerals to water.
whereas sparkling water comes from sources of naturally carbonated water some of the time. Some sparkling water, like San Pellegrino, comes from a
actual-
naturally carbonated spring. That's incredible. It's carbonated by the earth, but I feel like these days most sparkling water is not
If you ask
naturally
for club soda,
carbonated.
they're just
Can
gonna
you
be-
infuse minerals into water?
They're going to be outside of it, right? I don't think it'll ever fully dissolve. Well,
Like
depending on what
I've
the
never
mineral is.
understood that. Like mineral infused. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Mineral infused
It's-
water?
yes.
I mean,
it's-
like
it's
add
floating within the
add
water.
salt to water, and that's mineral infused. You know what I mean?
Ish. But I
Yeah.
get your question. Does it ever really fully congeal?
Like,
I
am
mean,
I getting?
some water is mineral water? So what's the difference?
I don't know. I think they're duping us.
It's water with stuff floating in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is I'm fine with. I'll drink it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of club things, and I can't.
Horticulture.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh,
The
horticulture.
fuck?
Horticulture club?
Yeah.
I actually tried to join, I said join, but I tried to major in horticulture.
Oh,
Not
dear
even
Lord,
major
because
in
you
it.
love kale so much.
I do love kale, and that was probably part of the reason. But I was really on this kick where I was like, oh, I want to be able to, create things myself. I don't want to have to go to the grocery store to get it because you never know what they're putting in it. But I didn't go very far with horticulture at all.
Right.
I took one class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys,
Hey,
this might be our worst episode of
Ever.
the podcast
Ever.
yet.
yeah, club. I
I'm
got nothing.
contributing what I
You're
have,
contributing
babe.
so
You're
much.
sitting over here just judging the dick out of me like fucking always. No, I take that back. I know you're not judging me. But
I'm judging you right
but
now.
no, right now, I mean, I'm in not always. Yeah.
No, I need you.
Okay, Devin. Well,
I need
let's
you.
go
Come on,
hard on the
champ.
club. Like,
You have a face only a mother club.
okay, I'll tell you my other club story. Here, let me
Sorry,
give you
bro, I'm sorry. I know we're wasting time. Go
No,
ahead.
we're not. We
Oh,
need
no?
to fill time.
Oh yes. Oh
Let
god.
me give you guys this. Maybe we can't air this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, my other club story was that one time I got on TMZ. Okay, and it was.
I think I saw you. You looked strung out.
No, I wasn't strung out.
Oh, okay.
I was just super wasted.
Yeah.
And this was before things became like a problem. Like I was still like in that kind of fun time. It was like at a PLL rap party.
Oh, okay.
And I come out and TMZ is all like right there. And I come out all drunk and I'm like, hey, do you guys know that you all have a special place in the universe? Like that everybody has a job and you must find what yours is, while I'm like hugging fans and touching her
Conviction.
face.
I love this.
yeah.
I love this, Lindsey.
Unreal. Yeah, I will find it. But
That's
so
amazing.
that was that, and I was like, I gotta buy pretty good. Like, I'm not even ashamed of it for being like it's actually a really sweet.
Yeah, you're coming from a heart place.
Yeah,
Wow.
I really am.
Touching fans' faces. Giving
Right?
the paparazzi support.
You all have a job to do.
Okay, you guys.
How's the party?
It was beautiful. We got Lindsey Shaw from Pretty Little Liars outside of an event over the weekend, and she was drinking, perhaps. I just want to buy 2 hearts to let you know that I love humanity. She's playing, and she's like, look at the reverse, and she's like, I left the ticket in the car.
I'm waiting for the
I forgot the ticket.
You do a good drunk, by the way. I'm like actually watching it. It's pretty good.
I've been drunk a lot. She takes a photo with the one fan. She goes, you know that we are all part of the universe and contributing a special link?
Yes, we are. We are. We
You know that everybody contributes their own special thing and that you must figure out what yours is? And then she grabs this other lady by the face. She goes, listen, figure out what your light is to the universe and put it out. You must figure it out. You must. It's so funny because there's no shame in this game at all. You must figure it out. You must.
Yo, you were
You
in
do
it.
look actually like young and pure here, like drunk but not
Yeah,
like.
but not like totally.
No,
you
you're
were-
not. That's just you out having a good time, spreading the
That was
good
kind of
vibes.
sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the sweetest paparazzi moment post club ever, dude. What?
So that's what I mean. When I was always in the club, like getting down on that kind of jargon.
Yeah, you're like, hey man,
You
we're all
guys,
here in the
come on.
universe.
And then I was just like, now we're starting on the other path. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. The cocaine did a number on my brainwaves.
Yeah, you were still so pure there.
Wow.
Anyway, so have you guys ever been caught on TMZ?
They never cared.
All right.
One time, Meta World Peace.
Right.
We talked
for the,
about it.
Oh, that's
the
right.
thing where you
Yeah.
were on your, you got cuffed, right? In the middle
Yeah,
of the street?
we all got covered. Me,
His nephew.
one of his sons.
And he
yeah.
wouldn't come down.
Yeah, and then it was stupid. We talked about it on
Yeah,
one of our.
yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have to go back through that story, but basically, I was I was trying to film something that involved guns, or actually his nephew and kids were trying to film something that involved guns, and it was like me getting robbed. And then the police came and were like, "Yeah, come."
But they put you down too, even though you're the
They
one
put us
robbed?
Well, but we were filming something.
Oh.
Yeah, it was stupid. But yeah. Yeah, watch our audio pod and you can learn about the time I got arrested with Meta World Peace had to come and save us. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I've been on
TMZ?
TMZ.
No.
They never came to Burning Man, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Jevon's testicles are out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, were you just like free balling in the desert?
No, I actually only did that. I only did that a handful of times, and it took my 3rd year at Burning Man for the first time of like actually like just being naked for a moment.
Oh,
Because you can be there,
Dude,
but that wasn't my go-to.
I would be naked.
You'd be liberated.
25/8. Like you don't even understand. Like nudity for me is not even always a sexual construct.
No, no.
In fact, rarely.
No.
Rarely.
At Burning Man, it's not. It's literally
It's-
just a human thing of like you're allowed to just be your human self and be fully naked and like actually. Please don't be weird and make this sexual for like women who
Right.
are naked. Like, please be
Right.
fucking cool.
I wonder how much sand you got to get out of your butthole after that, though.
Oh, it takes weeks. You gotta power wash that
wow.
thing.
Dang.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Did you ever you guys ever had like a fan club?
Oh yeah, the Paley Anchors on PLL.
What?
I went a little too far
The
and I met her in
pa-
person. Turned into a little bit of a
stalker?
stalking situation.
The
Yeah,
Paley Yankers?
yeah, because it was Paige and Emily, so they put it Paley Anchors. And they actually made me this really sweet book.
Wait, I still
that
don't get it.
bro-
Wait. You said it was Paige and who?
Emily.
And so they call it Paige.
The Paley Anchors.
Yes.
Oh, anchors as in
Emily.
like we gotcha?
Yes.
The
Oh,
anchors.
Paley Anchors.
Got it.
Okay,
That's what
makes
I was
sense,
missing.
makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
And then it turned
And
into
they
a soccer
held down,
situation.
yeah, turned into that. But they also made me a really sweet book with everybody writing me letters about what Paige meant to them, because I think it was a club of people who really resonated with, like, you know what I mean, like the sexuality arc that my character went through, right? And so, like, it was so deep. Like, I still have it. It's so beautiful.
That's rad.
But yeah, I think it was like a really like-minded community that was very nice for people, and they put a lot of love on me.
You have a fan club, Dan?
Fan club? No, never got into doing the fan club thing. No.
I think they were out there for me, like on like MySpace, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get more Kaiser fan club.
Yeah. That.
That's it.
But it wasn't even a fan club for me. It was for the character.
Yeah.
So I guess like not me.
I knew some kids who like would cultivate like a club, like, or their parents really would like set up little like fan clubs for them, and that was their
The
like, thing.
Massies?
Oh, hey, we'll have to ask them. We'll have to ask them. I mean, hey,
Wow, was that a good guess, huh?
solid.
That's crazy, yo.
Amy.
Starting a fan club for your child is crazy.
I mean, hey, but you know,
Well,
the
if I
perception
left
of
you-
success, right?
Yeah, you gotta do
The
it.
perception of,
It's a marketing tactic for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. Now it's so weird. Like that was like a different era. Like now we're on like social media. Like
Everybody has a fan
please,
club.
please join my fan club.
Yeah.
Please like my content.
The push for all these followers too is wild. Like, could you imagine if you had to have like your followers, people who chose to follow you, like they actually showed up every morning you left your house and they
God
followed
bless you.
Like, so you got 1,000 followers, you got 1,000 people that just walk around with you all day. That would be wild. You're almost at 1 million. Imagine 1 million people following you, just walking down the street wherever you went. That'd be wild. Physical people, like
That would
Jesus
be-
wasn't even pulling off those numbers, man.
Right.
Insane.
Right.
It's insane.
Second coming of Christ. TikTok.
Hey.
Truly though.
And they're gonna crucify it just
Yep.
like him.
Well then, speaking of clubs, you know, and I don't know how religious you guys are, but when we've expired and you know our time is done, and St. Peter's there with the good book that has the list of names of people who are gonna get into the club. Do you think they're gonna let you in that club, or are they gonna send you down? Will they let you in that club? The pearly gates.
Here's the thing.
of heaven.
I think I've disappointed God.
Okay.
I've certainly disappointed myself. Okay. So I think when I get up there, so I feel like there's these things like demerits that's why like you have to spend, I don't know, like it's not fully you go to the light yet, but it's like a little more soul evolution and then you can like complete it. You know what I mean? But if you didn't like totally fulfill your potential or if you devolved a little bit in this life,
The elevator's
I
going
don't
down.
think that it's like you're right in. I don't think you have a fast pass in,
Oh,
you know?
they gonna make you hang outside a
A
little
little bit.
Yeah,
a little
that
bit.
club.
Make me want it a little more, you know? More than I wanted it here on Earth.
Get you a little anxious. You see the capacity's almost
Yeah, and
reached.
it's
You're
like-
like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get in this club.
No, I know someone in there. No, really. They said I'm good.
said I'm on the list.
Ask John. I mean, I hate to talk about this on a bud, but I feel like heaven and hell are things we live in our lives, and like the afterlife is more like kind of like what Lindsey said, like if you got more karma and more shit to work on, you're going to come back in some form of life and you're going to work on it and do it until eventually you're done.
Yeah, I feel like you could reincarnate at like a lower. Like,
Sure,
do you guys
maybe.
believe like you're able to devolve into like maybe even like going back in incarnation? I
don't
don't know
know.
why that idea like plagues me.
Oh,
hear
I don't
that,
know.
yeah.
There is like a concept around that, right? Like you'll come back as a cockroach. Like,
Yeah, not.
But I
not
feel like
quite
that'd be pure.
But just like. Obviously, you always come back like without the gifts that you had in whatsoever. But I don't know if your energy graduates or if it's all just applicable to
like
every
if you were
situation
such
that
a
you get put
shit
into.
person on earth, you're going to come back like
With just as
With
as
more
somebody with more
shit.
hardships
Yeah,
or
with
like
more
more struggles in like a, you know what I mean? I feel like I live a very beautiful, lush life, like a
right.
2%, 10% of the world life. You know,
I don't know. I don't know that I don't know. I don't even know that I believe in that as
That
much
there's
as
a scorecard?
as much as that there's exactly that there's a scorecard that like the Catholic shit that we grew up with of like you're going to heaven or you're burning in hell forever based on this scorecard of things we've chosen as right and wrong. I'm like, nah, I just think you got more work to do or you don't and you're going to come back or you're not.
have you guys run into those people? Dan, do you think you'd get in?
Do I think I get into the club?
Dude, he's
Ooh.
running the gates.
Ooh, oh,
Daniel's the
I'm jumping,
bouncer.
I'm hopping that fence, my dog. I'm getting in. I did it at Coachella. I'll get in the club.
Have you guys ever had those people? I feel like I've had like 3 of these people in my life who are like,
I'm on my last life.
Incarnation.
I hate
If
that.
you're saying that to me,
You're not.
You're here for the first time.
Dude, you're not. Dude, yes. Okay, yes. If those of you at home have never kind of dabbled in the woo-woo or the new age communities, man, that shit, I always just quietly go no,
idiot.
bro. No.
Damn.
I've met so many of those people. It's either that, it's either, yeah, I really feel like I'm on my last life. Like, basically, I'm so evolved that when
I'm
I
not gonna have
die
to be
this
here
time,
again.
I'm becoming part of the light. That, or everyone is always Cleopatra or fucking like Julius Caesar. Like, they're always the most important person in their past life. And I'm just like, oh, and you're certain of that, Cleopatra? Okay, Janet.
It's like you were a wench who got thrown overboard.
Dang.
Just no, I was fucking goddess emperor. Like, okay.
Oh, yo. And then they find the people that will accept that and go along with their bullcrap.
Yeah, that's cult life.
Yeah.
God, I dabbled in the new age for so long.
Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that I just those statements are so they're just so egoic and like you don't fucking
And
know.
I'm sorry,
and just what?
Tell me you don't recognize the vastness of the universe quicker. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Bruh.
You and your little pea
You got it all?
Yeah.
You're never gonna come back.
You're done? You got it?
Okay.
You learned everything?
Okay. How's your relationship with your parents?
Why are you here with me?
What keeps you up at night?
Jesus.
You know?
I do. Yep.
Yeah.
Heard it so many
It's
times.
so
I knew you were gonna
insane. It's so insane. And yet, I don't even engage.
I don't either.
I don't either
just,
because
that's
I'm
when
not-
I
let
tune
him
out.
have it.
Because I'm like, this is so okay.
It's just, to me, it's like, it's irrelevant. It's
Yeah.
an irrelevant idea. Like,
Yeah.
exactly what you said. How's your relationship with your parents? How you doing? Like, what's your life like? How are you going to grow old? Like, what do you want here and now? Oh, you're already done?
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't engage. I just tune out.
You can't. No.
I go, oh.
Because it becomes
okay.
a show where when I was younger, I was always like, let me correct them with what my knowledge and
yeah.
what my perspective.
cut
And now
that
I'm
out.
kind of just like, this is entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I hit him with the so what did you like eating in the morning when you were Cleopatra? Like,
Go on.
yeah, tell me more. And then they
Day
make
in
a
the
fool
life.
of themselves
Yeah.
and really answer the question.
No,
I'm
but
like,
then
you're
they
an
kind of
idiot.
start, if you ask them a little too much about it, it starts to, well, I mean, like,
really
I
tap
just,
in
yeah, I
and
mean,
all
it's not
that.
like, I don't know. You know what I mean? They start to self-doubt so quickly after you even pose a nice question asking them something, right?
Because I met another person who said they were Cleopatra
Yeah.
in their past life.
I
and
met
they
like
know a
12
lot,
Cleopatras, man.
Oh my gosh.
bro. That's
Wow.
wild.
Yeah,
But
that's,
now you know you've met the true one. Thank you. Hello. Cleopatra.
yeah, me.
Oh,
Dang. Dang.
cool. All right, you guys. Well,
Wow. Well,
if you're still with us after this, I might have lost respect for you.
You might have lost respect.
I hope
for us.
this.
know I
I,
lost
hope
respect
this
for you
pod. I lost respect for myself. I hope this pod has been edited down to like 22
20 minutes
decent
probably
minutes.
at best. Yeah.
You know?
This was unbelievable.
Unprecedented.
Dang, we had no good experiences in clubs, guys. Like,
I have nothing left to say.
yeah.
Tips?
Tips.
Skip this one.
Hey.
Tips for the viewers at home. All right, for real, here's the tip. Like, it's really fun, I think, and it's a part of spiritual and just soul development to open yourself up to these ideas of the afterlife and past lives and reincarnation and who am I and what does it mean and where do we go and where do we come from? Like, it is awesome to explore these ideas. But what's more important is how you're fucking living now, who you are now, what your habits are, how kind you are to people, what your boundaries are, what you're letting in. Like, your life here is so much more important than these giant ideas about fucking coming from another star and being Cleopatra. Like, it's fun to explore, but it's just not that important. So, dabble in the new age arts, dabble in the light arts. They're really fun. But also remember to have your feet touch the ground and be here with the rest of society. Because I always find with those people, they have chosen an identity that pits them above others. They are above it
It's
because
a coping mechanism, gotta be.
yeah, they're above it because this is my last life and I'm looking down on the other people and it's like, nah, be here in this life with us, man. Be here. Be lateral with people. Be on the same plane, man.
Spiritual bypass is not a personality. It's just
It's
not.
a bypass.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you're
It's a
skipping it.
bypass. Like, yeah. And usually when people are going into like some of those woo-woo things, they really are looking for a way inside from the outside, right?
Yes.
That's always what I was doing, like looking up all this crap. And what I realized was that when I actually just sat in myself, like there was so much that I didn't know just sitting here. Like I knew so many other people's words and this and that and other about how I should live and what life should be like and meditation and this and that. And then when I went to meet myself where I was like, none of that fucking applies. Where am I? Like I'm a caveman. Like I'm barely learning language yet. Like why are you talking about these fucking
high
ideas?
concepts
What can
that-
you bring down into reality and put into the physical? Nothing.
Work on that.
Gotta
Yeah,
work
Let me
start
do
from
that.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
But it's my last time here.
Yes, and I do say this like it probably sounds like from a place of judgment because it is, but it's also judgment because I've been there. Like
Right.
I've been in these, I've done it. I've gone there, and yeah,
That's
it's
how I
just
know
not
this is
relevant.
my last iteration. Yeah, man.
Daniel's the closest we got.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, I did
Sorry.
it in my last life as the Pope.
Dan,
A tip. My tip is don't go spending
Chasing
money
waterfalls.
don't go chasing waterfalls for sure. But don't go spending money on bottles at clubs. You fool. If they don't give you that bottle, do not spend $400 on a bottle that you can spend $50 on. Now, me, I've never done that. Would never do it. And don't recommend that you do it. But sometimes, you see it on TV and you think that's the way it is. No, clubs suck. They really do. You're not going to find the love of your life in there. All right? There we go.
I love that. And that's for us who shouldn't
Daniel,
spend
you're
that.
rarely looking for the love of your life. Why would you care? That's why you love clubs.
I guess I was being a little judgmental for other people who feel like they're looking for the love of their life. But
And
I
feel
used
like
to
they're
go-
buying it with the bottle.
Yeah, you're not gonna. It's the wrong angle to take. You're gonna get the wrong people.
Yeah, don't pay $500 for the bottle. Sneak booze in like the rest of us.
All those songs, I don't buy no drinks at the bar. Like, just buy your drink at the bar if you gonna go, or bring it in, man. Don't buy that.
Or soak a tampon in alcohol, stick it in one of your orifices, and dance the night away.
Hey.
It might burn a little,
Hey,
but you can dance the night away.
no pain, no gain, baby.
And that's Ned's Pod.
Anyway, sorry. Love you guys.
Anyway, guys, please stay with us. I promise next week will make more sense.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
about
go
this
get
episode.
some sleep. I
sorry,
love
we
you
need
guys.
sleep.
I don't
Yeah.
even know
Sleep
what
deprived.
the problem is. Anyway, we love you. Oh yeah, shout out your Amazon.
My what?
What?
Avatar?
Did you belittle this man?
For those of you who can't see, we're just gonna last minute shout out. I have the dopest Avatar, The Last Airbender shirt on that was given to me by a homie at Nostalgicon. Thanks.
yeah.
Bye everyone.
Adios.
Follow, like, subscribe. Stay with us, please. Give us another shot next
Sorry,
week.
but yeah, one more. Give us one more chance.
Hey! Thanks for watching this week's episode. Guys,
shout out.
is it time for
Super Friends Dance.
Thank you for being patrons. We love you. Special shout out. Thanks for making this
Love you.
this podcast possible. Go to patreon.com/nedspod
That part.
if you want more from
That
us
part.
and to support us. We love you.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
See you next week.
Bye.